Hey everybody, how are y'all doing out there? Good, I hope. Welcome back to another episode of Fearless Love. This is the second video, no it's not, it's the third video in the chakra series. This is the second chakra that we'll be talking about. The video right before this one, I talked about the root chakra, and the very first video in this series, I gave a really broad overview of the chakra system as a whole. I'll put the links for those videos in the description box below. Check them out anytime, but without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. Like I said, this is the second chakra called the sacral chakra. It's represented by the what? Color orange. I will do my best to try to have some color representing whatever chakra I'm going to be talking about. Can't guarantee that I have all the colors, but we'll figure it out. I'll just make sure that I have the color somewhere around here. It's located just below your belly button from the front, and from the back, it's the lower part of your spine, like your lower vertebra. If you remember from the first video, if you saw the first video, this is the first chakra, starting from the bottom, that has a front and a back. Your root chakra faces downward, and your sacral chakra has a front and a back. The physical parts of your body that are associated with this chakra are your genitals, your bladder, your kidney. The emotions that are tied with this chakra are all about sensuality and creativity, which are really intertwined when you think about it. Emotions, all of that work in conjunction with this chakra. So how does a healthy, balanced, open sacral chakra represent itself in your life? Are you a creative person? Does your creativity flow relatively easily? Are you able to pursue your creative endeavors? Do you have a healthy sex life? Do you feel sensual and attractive? Are you in tune with your emotions? Are you open to feeling and being an emotional person and not block yourself off from those feelings? Those are usually signs of a healthy, balanced sacral chakra. So what does it look like when it's not healthy and balanced? Well, if your sacral chakra is too closed, you will feel withdrawn. You are not in tune with your sexuality, your sensuality. You may not have a sex life. You don't pursue any creative endeavors. You feel very blocked creatively. You maybe you have ideas, but you don't pursue them, or there's something kind of blocking you from pursuing whatever that creative project is. And when I say creativity, I want to talk about creativity for a minute, because I think a lot of times people assume that creativity means that you have to be an artist, a singer, a dancer, a musician, or something like that. Creating is simply creating. You may start an organization. You may crochet a blanket. You may cook food. I mean, you may, like for dinner, you may have an idea that you want to do some type of dish, and it's just like, oh, I want to put this together, and you don't use a recipe. Those are all different types of creating. So don't kind of limit yourself if you think that, well, I have to be an artist, or I have to be pursuing something that is kind of like on this huge grand scale. Don't think like, I gotta be Beyonce. Right? You can start small. Everything can be a creative project if you just look at it through that lens. So I just wanted to kind of get that out the way. Now, the opposite of that, of your chakra being too open, too wide, too overactive, is that all of your emotions are very intense. Maybe you suffer from anxiety. You may be overly sexual, just overindulgence of things, whatever that may play out to be in your life. Those are signs of when your chakra is very open and very overactive. And this brings us to, how then do you heal your sacral chakra? So as always, meditation. That's something that I will continue to pub and promote for this series. Meditation is very good, and once again, I'll put the links for the channels Magnetic Minds and New Meditation Music. Those are really good channels. The links for those will be in the description box below. Eating what? Orange foods. So oranges, obviously orange, carrots, sweet potatoes, things like that. Orange foods, brown foods also are really good for your sacral chakra. And sweet foods. Not something that's sweet as in man-made sweetness, but if it's something that's naturally sweet, like dates are very naturally sweet. So you could eat those, anything that really is sweetness, because it's about like sensuality and sweet and that balance in life. And so creativity and sweetness and sensuality, it's all kind of joined together. Another thing is drinking a lot of water. The sacral chakra, the element that is associated with the sacral chakra is water. So if you are always dehydrated or you're not taking a lot of water, let me tell you, I think that I'm great at drinking water, and I'm not. I don't drink as much water as I should. And a lot of times, a lot of the symptoms that I have are results of me being dehydrated. So drink a lot of water. And because this element is associated with water, if you can go to a natural body of water, I mean, it can be man-made too, I guess, but a lake, a stream, a river, ocean, something like that, if you can be by it, even better if you can submerge yourself in it. You don't have to submerge yourself all the way. Maybe you like put your feet in the water or something like that. That's really good. If you're not by any body of water, showers, baths, take a bath and have some maybe essential oils that you can put in the tub. Essential oils that are great for the sacral chakra are some of the ones that are same in relation to your root chakra, which are ylang ylang, sandalwood. There's also, of course, orange. Sweet orange is a really good one. Patchouli is a good one. Rose essential oil is a good one as well. Someone recently asked me if you have to do all of these practices to heal and balance your chakras every day. And I would say no. Do them when you feel most comfortable, when you feel inclined to do it, when you feel motivated to do it. Because if all of these things become a chore that you schedule in and you have to do this at this time every single day, or if you miss it and you feel like, oh, I didn't get to this, and then you feel bad, that's not helping. It's only becoming a detriment to you. You want to do it out of joy and happiness, and when you have this feeling of, hey, you know, maybe I want to sit down and meditate, maybe I want to sit down and take a bath. And it's one of the reasons why I give different suggestions on healing and balancing your chakras, because then maybe you can kind of rotate things. You don't have to do them every single day. Maybe you give yourself a sacred bath once a week, or every 2 weeks or something. But every day you take a shower, so every time you're in the shower, just imagine the water kind of cleansing, not even just your sacral chakra, but cleansing your body as a whole, removing that negative energy from your body and going down into the drain. Drinking water is something we have to do. It's good for our bodies. So drinking water is something we have to do every day. I mean, that out of all the things, I would say definitely drinking water is something you should do every single day. But outside of that, like, I live close to the ocean, and as much as I would love to go to the ocean every single day, I'm not doing that. But I do try to at least once a month maybe get to the beach, or every couple of weeks get to the beach. And if it doesn't happen, it's okay. I have a lot of different creative projects that I work on. Some are very big, like YouTube, and some are very small, like I'm crocheting a blanket right now for Emmy. And so there's different things that I do to just kind of work through that particular chakra. And so you just kind of do different things and you rotate it. It doesn't have to be scheduled, and it doesn't have to be regimented. And that goes with all of the chakras that I'm going to tell you about. Crystals that are really great for healing your sacral chakra are carnelian and citrine. Carnelian is great for envy and rage, and it calms anger, it banishes negative energy. Carnelian also gives courage, promotes positive life choices, and it helps you to trust yourself and your perceptions. Citrine is good because it raises your self confidence and your self-esteem. It also helps to alleviate depression and any fears and anxieties that you may have. If you wear citron as a pendant, it's really good for you. It's really good to help you verbalize your feelings and your thoughts. It also promotes inner calm, and it's great for concentration. Well, that about does it for this video. I hope that it helped you in some way, shape, or form. If you have a question, you can always leave a comment. If you have a question or you want to share some information that is very personal and private and you don't want everyone to see it, you can always email me. My email is in the description box below. So yeah, that does it for this video, the sacral chakra video. The next video that will be coming is on the solar plexus. And like I said before, if you haven't checked out the video talking about the root chakra, which is the one I did right before this one, make sure you check that out. If you have not subscribed to the Kessie Vision channel, please do so by clicking that subscribe button. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please share. You know what I always say, sharing is caring, and especially with these videos, sharing is so vitally important, so please share. As always, make sure that you please continue to take care of yourself first and foremost. And sprout on. Bye guys, see you next time. Someone recently asked me if you have to do all of these practices to heal and balance